Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The American League Championship Series for year 3 of the FSBL has reached Game 4 here in the Bronx, where the New York Yankees lead the Oakland A's 2-1. The Yankees almost pulled off an incredible comeback in Game 3. The A's led that game 7-0. The Yankees got it to 7-6 with the tying runs on base in both the 8th and ninth inning. But they hit into double plays to end each of those, including the game end. 2 of the 4 double plays the Yankees hit into in Game 3. But the Yankees feel fine. They didn't expect a sweep here, and they know that they battled back well in that game. So they feel confident as they send Whitey Ford back to the hill. Eddie Plank will go for the A's, a rematch of Game 1. Both of these starters allowed a run over 6 in the opener that was decided on Charlie Keller's pinch hit home run against Justin Dukeshire in the top of the ninth. Yankees and A's, Game 4, coming up. So there's Whitey Ford, and Ford has been terrific. 2 postseason starts. He's 1-0, a 2.03 earned run average. That whipped down at .75, 7 hits and 3 walks in 13 1/3. He is fan 10. His slider gave the A's all sorts of fits in Game 1, and he will start off with Rickey Henderson. And Henderson has become a huge story for the A's in this postseason. Rickey is batting .115. He takes a first pitch curveball for a strike from Ford, and we're underway in the Bronx. Henderson, McGwire, and Jackson have been invisible in the postseason. The A's got enough clutch hits to get through the division series against the Tigers, masked that to a degree. But now that they trail here in the ALCS, the struggles of those 3 have come to the forefront. 0-2 pitch, ground ball up the middle, and it's a base hit for Henderson. The A's desperately needed that. That's Rickey's first hit of the series. And the leadoff man is on here in the top of the first. Henderson almost with a look of relief out there at first base. So now we'll see if Murphy, the second baseman, batting .333 in the ball. First pitch from Ford is a strike 4, strike 1. No homers, 2 RBIs in the playoffs for Murphy. Ford comes to the set. Checks Henderson at first. He's going to keep him close. And delivers. A 1 pitch, change up down in the dirt. Murphy batted .316 during the regular season. 1-1 offering. Fastball right down the middle. A little surprised Murphy took that one. And the count goes to 1-2. Ford keeps an eye on Henderson. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Change up gets Murphy. First strikeout for Ford, and there's one away here in the top of the first. So here's Jimmy Fox. Fox batting .240 in the playoffs. And a pickoff, and they've got Henderson nabbed off first. Rickey dead to rights. Ford picks him off. And Henderson, after his first hit of the series, is erased. And there are 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Ford guesses right, and Henderson is picked off. So 2 down, the early momentum that the A's sought has disappeared quickly. First pitch from Ford. This is just high. Homer and 3 RBIs for Fox so far in the postseason. And that average, he was hitting .300, but he has come up empty the past couple games to drop him down to .240. Legit Royals and Dwayne Martz, YouTube network. Great to see you guys in the chat. Hope all is well with you. Ford delivers. Breaking ball. Fox fouls it off. One and 2 the count. Fox swings and misses, and Ford sets him down. So Henderson caught stealing after getting his first hit of the series. A's go down. Yankees coming up. Yes, Dwayne? Yes, it was. Rickey got Rickey got nabbed. He got his first hit of the series, and then he got caught. So here's Eddie Plank. Plank has a no decision yet in the postseason. 2 starts, a 1.32 ERA, a 1.02 whip, 7 hits, 7 walks, and 13 2/3. Here's Carl Crawford. Crawford has been the engine that could for these Yankees. 382 so far in the playoffs. Lays down a bunt in front of the plate. Suzuki pounces on it, throws to first, and there's one away. So Crawford tries to lay one down, a little bit surprising, given how well he's been swinging the bat. Your Yankees lineup, Crawford, Jeter, and Gehrig. Aaron Judge, Joe Gordon moves to the 5 hole. Elston Howard bats 6th. Kevin Mitchell drops to 7th. Bernie Williams drops to 8th. Joe McDougal, big game for him in Game 3, despite the losing effort. That's 9th. Here's Derek Jeter. Jeter batting .364. First pitch swinging, grounder to third. Baker throws him out. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And Plank on 3 days rest, as is 4th. A quick inning would certainly be appreciated by Eddie Plank. So here's Gehrig. Gehrig batting .250. He's got a pair of home runs so far in the playoffs. First pitch there, misses for ball 1. Fastball was in there for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Hey, rocks and fires. Gehrig turns that one well, but well fouled into the seats. And the count goes to 1-2. Plank delivers. Curveball down in the dirt, well out of the zone. Gehrig goes chasing, but he does manage to get a piece of it to stay alive. 1-2 offering from Eddie Plank. Gehrig fouls it straight back. Plank rocks and fires again. Fastball misses outside. Count goes to 2-2. Plank deals again. Breaking ball out of the zone. This time Gehrig doesn't go fishing, and the count is full. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Plank delivers. Gehrig pops it up in foul ground. Fox waiting for this one to come down. That is way up there. But Fox reels it in, and the side is retired. So a cruise control first inning for Eddie Plank. We head to the top of the second. Game 4 of the ALCS. We're scoreless in the Bronx. Here is Frank home run Baker. Baker batting .308 in the playoffs. No home runs and no RBIs for Baker. Baker generally hits a couple spots down in the order. The lack of production, particularly from Reggie Jackson and Mark McGwire, a big factor in Baker not having any RBIs. And he didn't drive in a run in the Tiger series either. First pitch fouled off. 0-1 offering coming from fourth. Fastball there, and Baker swings and misses. Whitey's ahead of him 0-2. Ford delivers. Fastball misses up high. Change up, down and away. Baker gets a piece to stay alive. Todd B. Rickey says Rickey didn't see that happening. Well, he apparently didn't see the throw. How are you, Todd? Good to see you, buddy. Fastball down and away, swung on and missed by Baker, and there's one out here in the top of the second. Third strikeout for Whitey Ford. There was thought that the Yankees might elect to hold Ford back for Game 5, give him his full rest. But when Jack Cheesebro got knocked out in the second inning of Game 3, both prospective starters, CC Sabathia and Red Ruffing, were called into action in Game 3, and that made Ford pitching today pretty much a security. 0-2 to count. Here to McGwire. McGwire, 46 home runs during the regular season, but he is batting .160 in the postseason. 0-2 pitch from Ford. McGwire back up the middle. Ranging, and that's not going to be able to be grabbed by Joe Gordon. Gordon playing practically to the shortstop side of second. And McGwire has a hit. So McGwire and Henderson, two of the three culprits in the A's offensive malaise. Both have hits their first times up. We'll see what Reggie Jackson does when they get to him. But first, it's Marcus Semien. Semien batting .235. Reggie is playing, but he's batting in the 7th hole, with Ford the lefty on the mound. Fastball is in for a called strike. Semien a homer, 4 RBIs so far in the playoffs. What happens for the Yankees in terms of the rotation? The rest of this series will largely depend what happens today. How long they go with Ford, what this game turns into. Ruffing and Sabathia, if either of them are not used today, they could certainly make a start. Start would let the Yankees then put Ron Guidry on full rest. And Cheesebro on full rest as well. Cheesebro will definitely make his next start. He had a terrific season, and getting shelled in Game 3 won't change that. Change up there. Swung on and missed by Semien. Gotta think the Yankees are going to try to buy one of their starters a full day of full rest turn coming up the rest of this series. It's just a matter of who it'll be. Ford misses inside there for ball forward, so 1-out walk. And here's Reggie Jackson, and that is an ugly number next to Reggie Jackson. 087 so far in the playoffs. Jackson had his best regular season of his career. Top 30 homers, topped 100 RBIs. But it has disappeared for Reggie Jackson since the calendar flipped to October. Ironic, to say the least. 1-0 pitch from Ford. Jackson, fly ball, that's deep to right. Judge is going back, he's at the wall, he looks up, and it's out of here. Reggie Jackson breaks out with a 3-run shot. And the A's take a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second. Reggie goes deep. And now, all three men who were struggling coming in have hit, none bigger than this one. Jackson goes yard, and it's 3-0 off the facade of the upper deck from Reggie. So now Ford will try to regroup against Kurt Suzuki. Curveball on the outside corner for strike one. Suzuki a homer and 2 RBIs. The A's riding him at this point. Well, you got to give me that one, Dwayne. The guy was hitting 087. I had to mention that. Fastball misses down low. I pointed out that Reggie has sucked for pretty much the whole postseason, so can't hang that one on. 0-2 the count. Suzuki tied up, so Whitey bounces back from the Jackson home run by chewing up Kurt Suzuki. 4th strikeout for Ford here in the second. So that'll bring up Bill North. North back in the lineup Monday. Rick Monday had a great game in Game 3, but Monday struggles mightily against lefties. So Bill North gets the start here in Game 4. We'll see if North does anything. You might see them go Rick Monday lefty-lefty in Game 5. Could have said it after he made another. All right, fair. I'll give you that one. Ford fastball misses down low. 2-0 the count. Curveball misses down low. Rickey Henderson waits on deck. Fastball right down the middle. North didn't even flinch. He was taken all the way. North pulls that one foul. Todd says, Reggie winks at me in the broadcast booth. If only I had that kind of power. For one thing, the Mets would have made the playoffs. Full count. Ford works to North. Fastball misses up high, ball 4. Close pitch, Ford doesn't get the call. So now 2 outs. North on first. Here's Rickey Henderson. Rickey singled his first time up. Again, that was Rickey's first hit of the series. Throw over to first. North dives back in. Fastball is in there for the called strike. It's 0-1. No, seriously, the problem was allowing runners on ahead of Reggie. Exactly. I mean, if you don't have that flexibility to stretch the zone on him, because Reggie has struck, he hasn't just not been getting hits, he's struck out a ton in the postseason. So you let runners on, and then you can't go falling behind. Then you've got to kind of be a little bit more aggressive. And even a slumping Reggie, if you give him something he can hit, he can still, one good swing, do damage, and that's what happened there. 1-1 the count. Ford delivers. Fastball on the inside corner. Count goes to 1-2. Ford delivers. Fastball up high. Henderson yanks it down the left field line, but foul. 1-2 the count as Ford works to Henderson. Curveball there. Rickey gets a piece to stay alive. One and 2 the count. Fastball misses down and in. Two-two pitch. Henderson fouls it off. A battle here between Ford and Henderson. Danny Murphy waits on deck for the A's. Go over to first. North gets back easy. Breaking ball. Rickey lines a shot. Base hit in the right field. So Henderson is 2 for 2. North holds at second. First and second with 2 outs.
Second baseman, Danny.
So now here's Danny Murphy. If you're Oakland, you're one of them hit a 3-run jack. One of them has 2 hits already. And now here's Murphy. Murphy's 0 for 1. Fastball swung on and missed. So Ford is now laboring a bit. 45 pitches here with 2 outs in the top of the second. Murphy struck out his first time up. Whitey has struck out Ford at this point. Todd says Reggie needed the big stage. Not a big enough straw to hit a solo hit. 0-2 the count. Ford trying to keep himself loose here. Feeling he feels just a touch off. 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Diving changeup away. That's 5 strikeouts for Whitey Ford through the first 2 innings. But Reggie Jackson bangs a shot off the facade of the upper deck. A 3-run jack. The A's lead it 3-0. Game 4 of the ALCS heads to the bottom of the second. And here's Aaron Judge. Judge batting .290, and Judge has been terrific. A couple guys have bigger averages, but there you'll see Judge. A home run, 7 RBIs. And it feels like every clutch spot that Judge has come up, he's come through. Plank needed only 10 pitches for the first inning. Fastball misses up high. Judge has also played a terrific right field post. Yankees, again, as a whole, this is not a great defensive roster, but the Yankees defensively have been very solid throughout the playoffs. Bunch of highlight reel plays from a few guys, most notably Judge. Two and 0 the count. Fastball there. Borderline pitch there at the top of the zone. Just call the ball. 3-0 the count. Joe Gordon waits on deck. 3-0 pitch from Plank. Judge swings 3-0 and laces this one into the gap in right center. That's a one-hopper off the wall. Reggie retrieves it. Judge heading for second. He will pull in there with a leadoff double to open up the bottom of the second inning. So Aaron Judge, he has sparked rallies, and now he's going to try to spark another one. Swinging 3-0. But nobody's going to complain when he's standing on second. So now here's Gordon. Gordon has his postseason average up to 269. Gordon did not play well in the divisions here, but he's come alive here in the ALCS. And with Bernie Williams and Kevin Mitchell, designated hitter, both struggling a bit. They've both been dropped. Gordon slides ahead of them. Crowd chanting here at Yankee Stadium. 1-0 pitch from Plank. Gordon, high fly ball to right center. That's going back. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Judge had to wait and see if it would be caught. He's coming around third. They're going to relay it home. It'll be nowhere near in time. Back-to-back doubles for the Yankees, and they've got a run in here in the bottom of the second. An RBI double for Joe Gordon brings home Aaron Judge, and it's now 3-1. So now here's Elston Howard. Howard still looking for his first hit. Pickoff throw to second. Gordon dives back in. Plank from the set. Delivers. Howard swings and misses, 0-1. Checks the runner again. And fires. Howard rips that one in the left. That's a base hit. Rickey comes up throwing. Gordon will hold at third, but Elston Howard hits a tracer to left for his first hit of the season. Runners at the corner, still nobody out for the Yankees. And that'll bring up Kevin Mitchell. Mitchell batting 182 in the postseason. He could turn this game around in a hurry, though. Plank delivers. Fastball misses outside. It's 1-0. Both Plank and Ford throwing on 3 days rest. One and 0 the count as Plank works to Mitchell here. Fastball's in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Mitchell acquired in a year one trade deadline deal with the Giants. One and 1 the count. Plank delivers. Good curveball there at the knees. The count goes to 1-2. A's would sacrifice the run for the double play here if they could get a ball on the ground. Plank would really like here is a strikeout. Checks the runners deliberately. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-2. And once again, checks the runners and deals. Fastball, oh, borderline pitch. Plank wanted that one. He doesn't get it, and the count goes full. Oh, Eddie Plank wanted that one. That looked like it may have gotten the corner. The only person whose opinion matters disagrees. 3-2 the count. Plank deals. Fastball. Mitchell fouls it off. Plank deals again. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3. Mitchell thought it was inside. The home plate umpire disagrees. First strikeout for Plank, and a big one there as he rings up Mitchell with the curveball. Yep, that got it. Statcast shows that one cut across the zone. So now here's Bernie Williams. The Yankees hoping that Bernie can get himself going. Bernie's only batting 138. Keeping him in the lineup, he tends to hit lefties better than righties, but they have dropped him to 8. And he pops this one straight up the chute. Suzuki puts it away for the second out. And man, this one will hurt for the Yankees if they can't get another run in. They do have the one in, but first and third, nobody out. You want to at least get that run home from third. Here's Gil McDougall. McDougall batting .250 in the series, a homer, 3 RBIs. That all came in game 3. Plank delivers. McDougall rips it into left for a base hit. So Gil McDougall has an RBI single. The run comes around to scores. Gordon crosses, and it's now a 3-2 ball game. So Gil McDougall, who didn't start game 1 of this series, and there was talk that he was going to be moved to the bench if the bat didn't pick up. Big game in game 3. An RBI single here is first at bat in game 4, and that flips the order over for Carl Crawford. Crawford is 0 for 1. Fastball off the plate. Crawford 6 for 15 in the series, a pair of doubles, and RBI. Scored several runs. They'll show it in the stat line. I don't remember exactly how many. Point is, Crawford's been very good. 1-0 pitch. Fastball is in there for a called strike. Plank rocks and fires. Fastball. Fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Plank delivers. Crawford fouls it back. Checks the runner at second, delivers. Oh, curveball just misses outside. 2-2 the count. 22 pitches here in the second for Eddie Plank. Rocks and fires. In there, called strike 3. Think Crawford was thinking fastball. Plank goes back to the curve and gets Carl Crawford looking. But the Yankees get 2 runs back in the bottom of the second. We could have a fun one brewing here in the Bronx. We head to the top of the third. 3-2 Oakland. Part of the order here for the A's, and now we'll see how Jimmy Fox can handle it. Gave up the 3-run jack to Jackson. Ford has struck out 5 batters through the first 2 innings. Whitey could certainly strike guys out, but he was by no means a big strikeout. Fastball there. Fox fouls it off. 36 homers during the regular season for ALCS. The reigning American League most valuable player. He'll be able to hold that title for a couple of weeks until his counterpart, first base there for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig, is surely given that award here for year 3. Slider misses inside. It's 1-1. Judge explains exit velo to the dead ball guys. Those guys are so old, they didn't even know what velocity was yet, let alone exit velocity. Ford wanted that pitch. This is up high. 2-1 the count. Ford delivers. Fastball low and away. 3-1 the count. Ford looks in. Fastball misses up and in for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk for Jimmy Fox, and that'll bring up Frank Baker. Baker is 0 for 1. Baker lines it, one hopper to third. Picked nicely by McDougal to second for one. Good turn by Gordon. 5-4-3 double play. And Whitey Ford very appreciative of that. Nicely started by McDougal. So 2 away, bases empty. Here's McGwire. McGwire singled his first time up. Later came around to score on the Jackson homer. Fastball comes inside. Fastball misses up high. Changeup misses down and away. Pitch, changeup misses down low. So a ball 4 to McGwire as our good friend Tim graces us with a little Mr. Wizard moment. Yes, I am aware that velocity was actually known in the early 1900s. But always good to see it, Tim. Here's Marcus Semien, fastball in for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count with McGwire on first. That double play, as Dwayne said, just what the doctor ordered. Curveball misses inside. It's 1-1. Fastball. Outside, 2-1. Ford delivers. Ground ball in the hole. Jeter ranges to his right on the backhand. Throws to second for the force. And the side is retired. Nice play there by Jeter. So the A's are turned aside with the help of a double play. We'll head to the bottom of the third. 3-2 Oakland, Game 4 of the ALCS. So here's Derek Jeter. Jeter grounded out his first time up. 6 for 14, 3 doubles in the series. Ford seemed to settle in a bit there, forced the double play, helped him. Now we'll see if Plank can do the same. Both pitchers struggled in the second. Jeter won the American League batting title a year ago. Hit .313 this year. Pops this one up. Semien out in the shallow left. He's got it. Puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Lou Gehrig. Gehrig popped out his first time. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Plank rocks and fires. Fastball misses inside. One offering. That one misses up and away. 2-1 the count as Plank works to Gehrig. That one misses down and in. Judge waits on deck. Judge started that rally in the second. Fastball misses outside. So Gehrig draws the 1-out walk. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Judge doubled his first time up. Came around to score on the double from Joe Gordon. He's got 3 on a Reggie Jackson homer in the top of the second. Yankees answered for 2 in the bottom half. Curveball there from Plank. Judge swings and misses. 32 homers during the regular season for Judge. Right from the set. He'll deliver. Fastball swung on and missed, and the count goes to 0-2. Curveball down low. Eddie Plank delivers. Judge pulls it down. Count holds at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Curveball misses down and away. 2-2 the count. Plank deals to Judge. Trips that one foul. Plank trying to get in Judge's kitchen, unable to do it. 2-2 offering. Fastball up and away. Judge doesn't chase. Count goes full. 3-2 the count as Plank works to Judge. Looking for another clutch hit in this postseason. Fastball, ground ball up the middle. Diving stop. Semien knocks it down, but he's not going to have a play. Infield hit for Aaron Judge. And it's first and second for the Yankees with one out. Good job by Semien to knock this one down, but unable to hold on. So now the Yankees have the tying run in scoring position. Here's Joe Gordon. Gordon doubled his first time up. He scored Judge's first time. Curveball misses down low. This becomes a long-term bullpen battle. The A's might be a little bit better set up just because they have Tim Hudson out there. Although they certainly might want to use Hudson at some point to stretch out one of their other starters as well. They don't have the same long relief in the bullpen options that the Yankees do, but both Ruffing and Sabathia pitched in Game 3 for New York. We'll be able to see how both these teams navigate this if Plank and Ford continue to struggle in the early going. 2-1 the count here as Plank works to Gordon, trying to get out of this jam. Fly ball, foul down the left field line. Two and two the count. Breaking ball. Gordon puts a charge into this one to left. Rickey's giving chase. It's going back. It's going back. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Runner had the hold. Gehrig had a hold to see if that would be flagged down, and he is going to hold up at third. So Lou Gehrig thought that Rickey Henderson might actually track this ball down. Henderson played it well up the wall. You see Gehrig breaks back to second. So Gehrig misjudged the distance. We'll go take a look at this one. So of course, ideally, what you want here is for Gehrig to go halfway and then see what happens. He goes to second thinking that Rickey is going to go and track this ball down. When he doesn't, Gehrig also took a little bit of an extra while to break. So now, Judge has to hold up at second there because Gehrig isn't even halfway to third yet. So a bit of a base running blunder by Gehrig. We'll see if it ends up hurting the Yankees at all. We're also going to see if A's, I think, kind of need to start at least contemplating some bullpen action here. We could probably go... So Catfish Hunter, Catfish should probably be okay to go on short rest in Game 5. So you could use Hudson today. And then you have the off day, and then if you decide Grove needs a little more rest before Game 6, you could use Hudson and then let Grove throw Game 7. Hunter will throw Game 5. We're going to warm up Hudson. And we'll warm up Joe Barry as well. And honestly, the Yankees, just to be safe, should probably get some bullpen action going as well. Yankees they got Steve Hamilton they can warm up out there. Again, Ruffing and Sabathia both threw last game. They didn't throw a ton. We're going to let Ruffing warm up here. And if they end up needing to go to Ruffing, and then Sabathia would be the guy who would start if the Yankees decide somebody needs extra rest. If they don't want to start like Guidry on 3 days rest or something. But right now, in the here and now, Eddie Plank is still on the hill with the bases loaded in the bottom of the third and 1 out, working to Elston Howard. Gotta think Plank has a ground ball on his mind here. Curveball misses down low. It's 2-0. From the set, there's no room at the end. 2-0 pitch to Howard, swung on and missed. Hudson and Barry throwing. The only lefty in the A's bullpen is Waddell. Of course, if you don't use Waddell today, you could throw Waddell in to make a start also. That would also be an option. 2-1, Howard pulls this one foul, and it goes to 2-2. Hudson had the better regular season. But Waddell had pitched in big games before for the A's with success. 2-2 offering. Plank deals. Howard gets a piece and fouls it off. Plank rocks and fires. Fastball in there, a called strike 3. Howard goes down looking, high strike call for Plank, and Howard seems more frustrated with himself and with the home plate umpire. He knows that pitch was a strike. So now it's going to be up to Kevin Mitchell to keep this situation from going by the wayside for the Yankees, and they can ill afford that. Huge at bat in the ball game, even though it's only the bottom of the third. Curveball misses away. Bases stacked, 2 outs. Mitchell at the plate, 3-2 Oakland. Neither Ford nor Plank have looked sharp in the early going. Plank delivers. Fastball, Mitchell fouls it off. Suzuki sheds the mask, but he has no shot at that one. Delivers. Mitchell goes after a curveball low and fouls it off. So now Plank is ahead of him, 1-2. This would be a tough pill to swallow if you're a Yankees fan and they don't come through here. 1-2 offering from Plank. Mitchell fouls another one off. Another 1-2 offering. Plank delivers. Mitchell gets a piece again. Plank looking for that put-away pitch, but Mitchell just hanging by the skin of his teeth. One-two pitch from Plank. Mitchell, line drive into right. Jackson lays out. It's off the tip of his glove. He can't hold it. Gehrig comes in. Judge comes around. It's a 2-run single for Kevin Mitchell, and the Yankees have taken a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the third. Sinking line drive to right by Kevin Mitchell. Reggie Jackson lays out. He got a glove on it, but was unable to reel it in. So now it's 4-3 Yankees. Here's Bernie Williams. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Williams 0 for 1. He popped out in the second. Reggie almost came up with it. Plank deals. Fastball ties Bernie up, and the count goes to 0-2. Plank sets and delivers. Bernie fouls it off. Checks the runner and deals. Bernie shoots it down the right field line, but slicing foul. Frank deals again. Breaking ball, shot in the hole. Murphy ranges to his left. He's got it. Throws to first. Good job there by Danny Murphy. And the side is retired. But the Yankees come through with 2 in the bottom of the 3rd to take the lead. We head to the top of the 4th here in the Bronx. 4-3 Yankees, Game 4 of the ALCS. Whitey Ford will start the top of the 4th. Again, Ford has labored, but the big blow was hit by this man, a 3-run homer from Reggie Jackson, his first time up. A little bit behind on the chat. Let's see, you guys talking about, Todd says, in terms of foot speed, I saw Raines, Coleman, Henderson, Willie Wilson, Ellie De La Cruz might be faster than him. He's like a gazelle. You know, I see another one mentioned with, you know, how much ground he covers in the strides. Tim mentioned that. And it's true. He gets there so fast. Ground ball into the shift, and Reggie's going to beat it out. So Gordon played that ball out in shallow right field. Ranging to his right, backhanded play, but Reggie able to bust it down the line. And he's on with an infield single. Here's Kurt Suzuki. Reggie getting taunted. So Reggie now has his first 2 hits of the series. Here's Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Suzuki, high fly ball to left. Going back on it is Crawford. At the wall. It's out of here. Home run, Kurt Suzuki. All the big names, and Kurt Suzuki is the one who changes the tide back in the favor of the A's. 2-run shot for Kurt Suzuki, and the A's reclaim the lead. It's 5-4 Oakland here in the top of the 4th. Suzuki playing, that's just not where Whitey Ford wanted that pitch. Straight changeup, belt high, right down the middle of the plate. And that is that. So Suzuki's second home run of the playoffs. Here's Bill North. Fastball misses down low. Can't imagine Ford will go much more beyond this inning. If Ford gives up another hit in this inning, they'll probably get yanked. The only positive to that being, you'd have no problem bringing Ford back on 3 days rest after this for a Game 7, if necessary, with a low pitch count if they get him out of here soon. 2-0 pitch, North fouls it off. Certainly, despite a rough outing here, the Yankees will not be afraid at all to send Whitey Ford out there for a Game 7. Fastball there. North pulls it down. Two-two offering. Inside fastball ties him up. Down goes North. 6th strikeout for Ford.
The left fielder, number 24, Rickey Henderson.
So the order turns over. That's about as ugly a swing as it gets from Bill North. Good Lord. That was just plain ugly. And they're going to change it up now. So the Yankees are going to pull Whitey Ford here in the 4th. Not what they were looking for. Certainly not what Whitey Ford was looking for. He trudges off the mound disgusted with himself. But of course, this is still a very tight ball game. So all right. Well, so I warmed up roughing. The game decides to go to Sabathia. But I don't want to lose Sabathia in a game that's showing the signs of being high scoring. I don't want to replace him here and then lose him for the rest of the game. So we're just going to kind of have to go with it the way it is. And that would probably push, I mean, who knows how long Sabathia is going to go here. You know, as of now, that would probably push roughing into the start in game 5 or 6. It would most likely be game 5, and then they would stretch out Guidry and Cheesebro. But again, Cheesebro may not make another start. So if you get through this game and then you start roughing in game 5, you'd let Guidry come back in game 6 on full rest, and then you could bring Ford back, even though it would be 3 days rest for Whitey with the low pitch count today, and let him pitch game 7 with Cheesebro probably the way that would work out. So Rickey has his 3rd hit of the game. And if you're Oakland, that is buoying your confidence considerably in terms of winning this series. Here's Danny Murphy. He's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Sabathia deals. Murphy takes it. It's 1-1. Fastball misses up high. Two and one the count. Throw over. Henderson dives back in. Two-one offering. Fastball. Tries to hold this swing, but it's a called strike on the outside corner. Sabathia deals. Murphy tries to hold up, and he does. It misses outside. Count goes to 3-2. Jimmy Fox waits on deck. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gordon flips to Jeter onto first. 4-6-3 double play. And the side is retired. But Kurt Suzuki goes deep for a 2-run shot to give the A's the lead back. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 5-4 Oakland. Game 4 of the ALCS. So we got a doozy going here. Let's see, who do the Yankees have up this week? McDougal, and then Crawford, and then Jeter, and Gehrig. We're going to let Plank start this inning, but if Plank allows a base runner, he's coming down. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-0. Plank is the ace. He is probably going to win the American League Outstanding Pitcher Award. Don't want to give him too much rope, though. He is clearly labored. Fastball there, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Breaking ball, McDougal down the right field line, slicing foul. Count goes to 1-2. Fastball misses inside. Two-two offering from Plank. Fastball swung on and missed. Down goes McDougal. 4th strikeout for Plank, and there's one away in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Walker.
Curveball, fastball, another curveball, another fastball. And then came up inside to get the whip. So here's Carl Crawford. Crawford is 0 for 2. First pitch curveball is in for a called strike. Crawford is struck out and grounded. Now 6 for 16 in the series. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-1. shot down to first. Low liner snared by Fox, and there's 2 away. So Crawford hit that one hard, but Crawford turned aside as Fox plays it on the backhand. 2 down. Here's Jeter. Jeter is 0 for 2. He's popped out and grounded out. Ground ball, chopper over the middle. That's going to be a base hit in the center, a seeing eye hit for Derek Jeter. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th, but with a runner on first now, as Lou Gehrig steps up to the plate. All right, I said I was going to take him out with a base runner, but lefty here. I'm going to give him Gehrig. I'm going to let him pitch to Gehrig here. If Gehrig does anything, he won't face Judge. But we're going to give him Gehrig here. Perhaps showing a little bit too much faith in the starter, but we'll see. Fastball is a called strike. It's 0-1. Gehrig 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Breaking ball misses down low. 1-1 to count. Fastball misses up high. 2-1 to count. Plank works to Gehrig here in the bottom of the 4th. Throw over, and the pickoff attempt goes wide. Actually, it looked like it hit the base coach. That happened in one game in year 1, I remember. I actually think it was a World Series game. I think it was a Giants-A's World Series where that happened once. It's the only other time I've ever seen that happen. Not sure that Jeter would have tried to go to second anyway. There's not a lot of foul territory over there right behind first. He may have held anyway, but 2-1 the count. Gehrig ground ball to short, fielded on the backhand by Semien. Throws to first, and the side is retired. So, Plank allows the 2-out hit to Jeter, but gets through it. We head to the top of the 5th in the Bronx. It is 5-4 A's. Fox, Baker, and McGwire 2 up for Oakland. Part of the order. Here's Sabathia. So Sabathia is going to get time here to work this one. If it was a little bit later, I'd probably be willing to take Sabathia out, just to let him throw his 9 pitches. And then let Ruffing throw this inning. And, both of them throwing 1 inning, well then, even so, if either one of them doesn't pitch in game 5, they would be able to make that game 6 start if needed. But with so much time left in this ball game, don't want to burn through too many of the relievers, especially if Sabathia is throwing okay. So he gets the pop out there from McGwire. Here's Baker, from Fox, rather. Here's Baker. He's 0 for 2. He's struck out and grounded it. And Baker, deep drive to right. That is way back. It's out of here. Home run, Frank Baker. Baker's first homer, first RBI of the postseason. Lefty off of Sabathia, and it's 6-4 Oakland. So Frank Baker unloads on that one from Sabathia. Well, if he had switched off of Sabathia, it would have been because of the 2 righties, not the lefty. Baker would have been the least of the concerns out of the 3. But Baker goes upper tank here at the stadium. 6-4 Oakland. Here's McGwire. Slider misses inside. This A's offensive train seems like it might be breaking out of its slump. That's the big reason why holding on to that game 3 was huge. If they had let that 7-0 wins, that 7-0 lead slip away in game 3, it would have been an incredibly daunting task. The offense showed some signs. That was more the bottom half did the damage in Game 3. But now the usual suspects getting it done here. McGwire goes the other way. They're playing in the shift, and McGwire puts this one to the wall. Judge retrieves it. McGwire going for second. He'll be in there with a one-out double. So McGwire with his second hit of the ball game. And again, I don't think, this game is close enough. I don't think if you're the Yankees, you can mess around. You had Semien, Jackson, Suzuki, righty, lefty, righty. A righty pitching to Reggie. Give me a little bit of caution. But I don't think we're just going to leave Sabathia in here. I think if you're the Yankees, you've got to play to try to win this game. And again, deal with the next games as they come up. So Bob Shaw is going to get the call here for Sabathia. Sabathia doesn't throw many pitches, so he would be fine to go, to use again in Game 5. But right now, the Yankees turn to Bob Shaw. Shaw hasn't allowed anything yet in 3 postseason appearances. Shaw, who came over with Kevin Mitchell in that year 1 trade with the Giants. So now Shaw will work to Semien here. 1 out, man on second. Curveball is in for a called strike. Ground ball down to third. McDougal throws over to first. Nice play, Gil McDougal, and there's 2 away. Here in the top of the 5th.
Reggie.
Nice play there by McDougal, ranging into foul ground. So now here's Reggie, 2 for 2. Big blow, a 3-run homer back in the second. That was his first hit of the series. Shaw delivers, fastball off the plate. It's 2-0. Fastball is in for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Shaw delivers. Fastball at the knees. The count goes to 2-2. Two offering. Jackson pulls it down. Shaw delivers. Shot the other way from Reggie. There's a base hit in the left. So Jackson is his 3rd hit of the game. They send the runner. Throw comes home. And he's out at the plate. They sent McGwire. I cannot believe that they sent McGwire there. It was a close play. Crawford doesn't have a great arm. But McGwire probably not the best guy to send there. Thrown out at the plate by Carl Crawford. Bottom of the 5th coming up. We're midway through Game 4. It's 6-4 Oakland.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
So Eddie Plank to start the 5th against Aaron Judge. A's clearly trying to get Plank here as far as they can get him. Especially now that they have the extra run, they have the insurance run. 1-0 the count. Fly ball out to center. North underneath it. Puts it away for out number 1.
second baseman, Joe.
So here's Joe Gordon. Gordon is 2 for 2, a single and a double with an RBI. Fastball swung on and missed. Curveball misses inside. Fastball swung on and missed. The count goes to 1-2. Plank rocks and fires. Fastball up and in, taken for ball 2. Even count here to Gordon. Gordon 2 for 2 on the day. Comes inside. Off the tip of the glove. At first I thought that might have hit him. 3-2 the count. Suzuki sets up inside. Plank deals to Gordon. That would have been ball 4. Gordon chases, but he gets a piece of it. Fly ball to center. North is there. Puts it away for out number 2.
The catcher, Elston.
So here's Elston Howard. Howard 1 for 2, singled in the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. One and one the count. Fastball foul down the right field line. 1-2 the count. Breaking ball, line shot in the center, but it's got some hang time. North tracking back into the gap. He puts it away. And the side's higher. So Plank gets through the 5th in 1-2-3 fashion. Now that he's got a lead to work with again. We'll see what that means for the rest of this game. But for now, Bob Shaw will face Kurt Suzuki to open up the top of the 6th.
Suzuki.
Fly ball, first pitch swinging, sky to right, Judge is there. Puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Bill North.
So here's Bill North. North is 0 for 1. Curveball misses down and in. Fastball is in for a called strike. 1-1 the count to North. Shaw delivers. Breaking ball. North pulls this one down to first. Gehrig has it. He'll take it to the bag himself for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left field, Rickey Henderson.
So here's Rickey, and boy, has this changed things. Henderson hitless coming into the series. 3 for 3 today. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Henderson, McGwire, and Jackson, I don't believe have been retired yet. Those are the 3 culprits. He said needed to get hot coming into this game. Neither had done much of anything. Henderson chops it back to Shaw, makes the play, throws to first. They finally retire Rickey, and the side is retired. So good work from Bob Shaw out of the Yankees bullpen. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Mitchell, Williams, and McDougal due up for New York. They trail at 6-4. So here's Mitchell, 1 for 2.
Leading off.
He had the big 2-run single that put the Yankees in front 4-3.
Mitchell.
Plank is going to start this bottom of the 6th. Fastball. This is down low. Rocks and fires. Curveball misses up high. It's 2-0. Justin, Duke, Sharon, Grant Balfour both throwing in the A's bullpen. They've now sat Tim Hudson down. Especially if they can get through the 6th, the A's will try to get through the rest of this game with the back end of their bullpen. Something that did not seem feasible a couple of innings ago. Plank, rocks, and fires. 2-1 curveball misses outside. It's 3-1. Plank delivers. Fastball misses inside for ball 4. So Plank walks Mitchell to lead off the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And that's going to be it. So they stretched Plank as long as they could here, given the rough start. But at 100 pitches, and all of them laboring, to say the least, Eddie Plank comes out of this game, and the A's are going to try to piece this together with the bullpen. It starts off with Joe Berry. Berry has made 2 appearances. He has not allowed a thing yet in the postseason. He's only worked an inning and a third. But Berry will get the call here to face Bernie Williams. 0-2. 0-4-2 for Bernie. He's only 1 for 13 in the series. I want to see something here. They're the Yankees. Oh, any of these guys. That may be the later move. We'll give Bernie this at bat, but it comes around to Bernie again, and it's in a really big spot late. I do think they'll pinch it for Bernie later, but they're gonna give Bernie this one. Wind is actually blowing out. I hadn't noticed that before. Bernie's 0 for 2. Fastball misses down low. Berry delivers. Fastball. Bernie fouls it off. 1-1 to count. Berry fires. Williams, fly ball to left. Rickey is there. Puts it away for out number 1. Mitchell retreats to first. It's a little too early to worry about pinch runners. So that's why I'm letting Mitchell stay in for now. Here's Gil McDougall. McDougall is 1 for 2. Single and an RBI. McDougall's bat has suddenly gotten hot. Yankees would love for it to stay hot through this at bat. There's a shot. Hit well to left. Rickey's going back. Near the wall. And it's out of here. 2-run homer, Gil McDougall. McDougall ties the game. He's homered in back-to-back games. And the Yankees tie it up in the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-6 here in the Bronx. Oh, my goodness. Gil McDougall reaches down and gets it, yanks it over the wall in left field, and the Yankees have tied the ball game. Rickey goes back, and all we can do is watch. We are tied here in Game 4. First pitch to Carl Crawford is a called strike. Gil McDougall brings the thunder. Back-to-back games for McDougall, who was by all accounts perilously close to getting benched. 0-2 the count. Here is Berry works to Crawford. Shot out into center. Sinking shot. Coming on is North. He'll get there. Good job by Bill North. He got a good break on that one. Puts it away for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Now here's Derek Jeter. Jeter is 1 for 3. He's singled back in the 4th. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Slider on the inside corner. The count goes to 0-2. Berry tries to bounce back. But Gil McDougald has knotted this game up here in the bottom of the 6th. Jeter fights off a fastball, fouled up. Berry delivers. 0-2, Jeter lays off. Berry delivers. Fastball misses up high. Popped up. Baker underneath it. Waves everybody off. Puts it away. And the side is retired. But Gil McDougald, uniform glitch. Good to see you as always. 2-run shot for McDougald ties the game. We head to the 7th here in the Bronx. Game 4 of the ALCS. We're tied at 6.
Your attention, please.
So Steve Hamilton will get the call here for the Yankees. In the top of the 7th. Hamilton's only made 1 appearance in the postseason. He took the loss. That was in the series against the Indians. This will be his first appearance here against the A's, I believe. He will face Danny Murphy. All right, now hold on a second. Because I'm not really sure this move makes sense. 2 righties. Then the lefty. I know the Yankees are loaded with lefties.
Danny Murphy.
Roughing up at all? Yeah, roughing wasn't even one. All right, well. Goes a little bit against logic. But again, you're kind of trying to piece this game together. To give the Yankees an inning here. Fastball in there for a called strike. We are going to let roughing warm up, though. Didn't want to do that with Sabathia having been used already. But again, I don't think the Yankees are afraid of Ron Guidry going on 3 days rest in Game 5. Fastball misses up and away. 1-1 the count. Hamilton delivers. Murphy swings over the top of it. And the count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball inside. Murphy takes. That one almost hit him. If you're an A's fan, you probably feel like Murphy should have taken one for the team there. 2-2 the count. Changeup is fouled off. Hamilton deals again. Murphy pulls this one foul as well. Todd B says, good game going. Hit the like button. I agree with Todd. That's a wise man giving good advice. 2-2 the count. Fastball misses inside. It's 3-2. Jimmy Fox waits on deck. Hamilton delivers. Fouled off. 8 pitches in this at-bat for Danny Murphy against Steve Hamilton. Breaking ball, Murphy grounds it to first. Gehrig picks it. Hamilton goes to cover. Gehrig flips to him. And there's one away. So that'll bring up double X. Jimmy Fox 0 for 2. He's also walked. Fastball misses up high. Fastball misses up and in. It's 2-0. Fastball misses down low. It's 3-0. Hamilton working Fox carefully. 3-0 fastball. Ooh, clips the inside corner. 4 strike 1. Fastball off the plate for ball 4. So Fox draws the 1-out walk. And now here's Frank Baker. Baker is 1 for 3. Baker hit a solo shot in the 5th. Swings and misses at the changeup from Hamilton there. It's 0-1. Ground ball over the bag at third. Crawford gets over there quickly. He cuts it off, and that's going to keep the runners at first and second. Good job by Crawford to get over there in a hurry. But Baker singles the other way. And that's going to bring up Mark McGwire. McGwire, 2 for 2, a single, a double, a run scored. And that's been 3 batters for Hamilton. And I think that's going to be it for Steve Hamilton. The idea of Hamilton pitching to McGwire here, from a Yankee perspective, is pretty scary, I think. So Red Ruffing is going to get the call. Ruffing has not been great in the postseason. Limited sample size, of course. But Ruffing is going to come in. 4 innings of work, 6.75 ERA. He struck out 6 in those 4 innings. Only walked 1. Again, small sample size, so we don't really worry too much about the ERA there. That's 1 home run given up, basically. Wind is blowing straight out to center. Not a heavy wind. 5-mile-an-hour breeze here in the Bronx. Hot air of the Yankee fans behind home plate. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Fox on second, Baker on first. Ruffing from the set. Fastball there. McGwire fouls it into the seats, and now Ruffing's ahead of him 0-2. Ruffing deals. McGwire pops it up. Drifting towards the seats, and that's going to be a souvenir. Ruffing from the set. Fastball misses inside. 1-2 the count. Ruffing deals. Slider misses down low. It's 2-2. Ruffing deals again. McGwire swings and misses. Ruffing fans him for the 2nd out of the inning. Big strikeout there from Red Ruffing. Check out the StatCast pitch sequence there. Fastball away. Goes the slider away, then came inside with the heater. Went down low with the slider and stayed on the inner half with the fastball. I think McGwire may have been looking for that one to go away. Here's Semien. He's 0 for 2. Slider is a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Semien 0 for 2 with a walk. He's also scored a run. Ruffing comes to the set. And delivers. Curveball misses down and away. Ruffing from the set again. 1-1 pitch. Good curveball there at the knees on the outside corner. The count goes to 1-2. So Ruffing now a strike away from getting out of this jam. Ruffing delivers. Semien fouls it off. Ruffing delivers. Fastball misses up and in. 2-2 the count. Breaking ball, Simeon goes fishing, Ruffing strikes him out. And Red Ruffing with a huge job for the Yankees out of the bullpen here in the top of the seventh. Seventh inning stretch time in the Bronx. Ruffing is pumped up, so is the crowd here at Yankee Stadium. Their Yankees come up, tied 6-6 in the bottom of the seventh. Here's Justin Dukeshare. Dukeshare, terrific during the regular season. He got pumped a little bit earlier in this series. He will come on here to face the heart of this Yankees order, starting with Lou Gehrig. It's a little bit of me being asleep at the switch. Well, just for the lefty. Yeah, you'd probably save Waddell for a time when you were dealing with Crawford and Gehrig. Yeah, that's fine. Especially because Waddell won't be warm yet anyway. So Dukeshare gets the call here in the seventh. Fastball at the knees for strike one. And the three-batter rule so changes how you manage a bullpen anyway. Can't just say I'm bringing in a righty to face the righty, and then I'll bring a lefty to face a lefty. It's certainly a little bit more thought goes into the process. 2-1 the count. Dukeshare deals. Gehrig fouls back. Two breaking ball. Gehrig just gets a piece to stay alive. Two offering. Gehrig reaches for the outside fastball and gets a piece. Dukeshare rocks and fires. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-2. Aaron Judge waits in the on-deck circle. Dukeshare winds and delivers. Gehrig fly ball to right. Jackson is back. He's got it lined up. Gehrig just missed putting that one into the seats. And there's one away here in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, number 99.
Gehrig did not miss that one by much. Here's Judge, single and a double, a pair of runs scored. Judge has had multiple big hits in this postseason. Swings first pitch cutter inside there. Fouls it off. Dukeshare rocks and delivers. Fastball on the inside corner for strike two. So he's ahead of Judge 0-2 here. Dukeshare, of course, allowed that pinch hit home run to Charlie Keller in game one of this series that got the win for the Yankees. Down in the dirt with the breaking ball. Judge chases it. Suzuki throws it to first for the second out. That's a big one there from Justin Dukeshare. So Dukeshare is coming in. Come on in, gotten Gehrig and Judge, and now here's Joe Gordon. Gordon is 2 for 3, a single, a double, and an RBI. First pitch fastball misses inside. Broken bat right up the first baseline. That's going to be a tough play. Dukeshare has to get there and get around Gordon, but he makes the play. Nicely done by Dukeshare. 1-2-3, a dominant bottom of the seventh. For the A's reliever, we head to the top of the eighth. 6-6, Yankees and A's here at the stadium.
Your attention, please.
Sparky Lyle, next man up for the Yankees. Lyle's been solid. 4 appearances, he's 1-0. 2.70 ERA. The one concern about Lyle is that he has fought some control problems here in the playoffs. 3 walks and 3 1/3. He'll come on to face Reggie Jackson. Reggie is 3 for 3. on the day.
Jackson.
He was hitless in the series before today. Curveball from Lyle misses down low. Lyle delivers. Ground ball right into the shift, though. Jeter on the right-hand side of second throws Jackson out, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So here's Kurt Suzuki. Suzuki had a 2-run homer in the fourth, his second home run of the postseason. He'll step in to face Lyle here with one out in the top of the eighth of a tie ball game. Slider on the outside corner from Lyle. Dave Rickey has started to throw in the Yankees bullpen. Lyle fires. Suzuki puts it down the right field line. That's slicing foul, though, and that'll be out of play. Oh, and 2 the count. Ground ball up the middle. Weakly hit. Gordon ranges to his right. Sets and throws. Suzuki not quick. He's thrown out at first, and there's 2 away. So that'll bring up Bill North. North is 0 for 2. He's also drawn a walk. Lyle delivers. Fastball misses down and away. Fastball there. Popped up and foul ground. Gehrig gives chase and he gets there. So terrific work from Sparky Lyle out of the Yankees bullpen. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth in the Bronx. Game 4 of the ALCS. Yankees lead the series 2-1. We're tied at 6 here. Here's Elston Howard. Howard is 1 for 3. I know he's got the hit today. I think if you're the Yankees, you've got a couple of left-handed bats on the bench. You may as well use them in this spot in a tie ball game. You've got Keller. You're a couple guys away from other guys who you could possibly pinch hit for. Might hit for Mitchell here also with the righty. I'm going to go Maris for Howard, and then I think I'm going to go Keller for Mitchell. Posada hasn't swung a great bat. If it was against a lefty, I might use Posada. But Roger Maris is going to hit here for Elston Howard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So Maris, 167 so far in the playoffs. He's 1 for 6. Comes on to face Justin Dukeshire. He starts a second inning of work. Hendricks and Balfour both throwing in the bullpen. Dukeshire only needed 13 pitches to get through the last inning and looked pretty good doing it. Well, at least give him a base runner. Don't like stretching short relievers into second inning usually, but he threw well, so we'll let it go here. Fastball in for a called strike to Maris. Fastball there. Misses inside. It's 1-1. There's a shot from Maris out in the left. It's sinking and it falls in front of Henderson. So Roger Maris is on with a leadoff base hit to open up the bottom of the eighth. Pinch hit single for Roger Maris. So now, Mitchell, I know, is 1 for 2. He's actually reached base 2 of 3 times. But I kind of think if you're the Yankees, you're going to shoot your shot here. That means going to Keller. Also think, let me see, Maris is a 52. Yankees don't have a ton of speed on the bench. But you've got Elberfeld. You can use. You're going to run Elberfeld for Maris.
Your attention, please.
Then
He's running at third.
you're going to pinch hit Charlie Keller for Kevin Mitchell.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 27.
So
Charlie
Keller, 333 in the playoffs. That homer and RBI. The winning pinch hit home run in game 1 here of this ALCS. I also think now that you've gone into a second inning, gave up the leadoff hit, I think you're going bullpen here if you're the A's, trying to piece this together. And no Keller's a lefty. Yeah, Waddell wasn't warm yet, but that's actually all right. Sit and get down. They're saving Waddell for Crawford and Gary if you need them to get Waddell warm. But Grant Balfour is going to get the call here for Oakland. So Elberfeld is in to run for Maris, who just delivered the pinch hit single at first. Charlie Keller comes in to pinch hit for Kevin Mitchell. Grant Balfour has yet to allow a run in 3 postseason appearances. He will face Keller, Bernie Williams, and presumably Joe McDougal. McDougal, of course, homered his last time up. McDougal's red hot, so no reason to pinch hit for him. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-0. Offering. Fastball misses up high. Lou Waddell throwing in the A's bullpen. Two and 0 the count. Balfour drops a curveball on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Fastball misses up and away. It's 3-1. Bernie Williams waits on deck, and nobody needs a big hit more than Bernie. 3-1 pitch from Balfour. Fastball, squeeze there high in the zone. Balfour wanted it. He doesn't get it. So Elberfeld moves up to second. Keller on first. Here's Bernie. Bernie has struggled to say the least. But now they're going to let Bernie hit in this spot. 0 for 3. Can Bernie come up with the big hit? He had a big hit in a similar situation in the division series. Bernie's actually going to square. Bernie puts down the bunt. Baker throws to first, and Bernie Williams, not regularly called on to bunt, lays down a perfect sacrifice there to move the runners up. Terrific job by Bernie Williams. So now you're a bit stuck if you're the A's. McDougal, 2 for 3, single, a homer, 3 RBIs. First base is open. Carl Crawford has been red hot, and Jeter hits behind him. But I think if you're the A's here, you've got to play for that force situation. And hope. So I think we'll leave Balfour in. Actually, can you even has that even been 3 batters? I'm trying to remember when I got him up and thrown. Well, for one thing, you're going to intentionally walk. So use Balfour to intentionally walk the Google here anyway. So they're going to load the bases and then try to get the force. You're doubling up Carl Crawford is a very tall order. Crawford is 0 for 4 on the day, though. Yeah, Balfour probably needs to stay in to face Crawford anyway. You still have to do that, though. You still have to create the force there. Oh, no, that was the 3rd hitter. Okay. All right. He was the 3rd hitter. That's what I thought. I guess it doesn't really count the intentional walk pitches in the pitch count, maybe. So Waddell is going to be brought in to pitch to Carl Crawford. Waddell, 4 postseason appearances. He has not allowed a run yet. Only 2 1/3 innings in those 4 appearances. But Waddell's job out of the pen in this series has been to deal with Crawford and Gehrig in big spots. None bigger than this. Bases loaded, bottom of the 8th. Carl Crawford batting .342 on the postseason. Taz, it's good to see the computer do that. Oh, I made that decision because the computer wouldn't have. I made the decision to do the intentional walk. No, the computer was going to pitch to him. Yeah, no, that's one of the reasons why I take control in these situations. Is exactly because of that. All right, so we've got everybody's neutral. All right, here we go. Rube Waddell to face Carl Crawford. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. First pitch swing, and Crawford pops it up. Infield fly rule is in effect. Fox puts it away, and there's 2 down. 1 pitch gets Crawford. So now Waddell will have to deal with Derek Jeter. Jeter is 1 for 4. He singled in the 4th. Jeter now batting .351 in the postseason. First pitch from Waddell, fastball at the knees. Jeter flinched but didn't swing, but it's a called strike. Waddell from the set. Delivers. Fastball off the plate. Been an interesting 3-year career for Rube Waddell. He was the American League outstanding pitcher in year 1. He had a rough year in year 2, but was terrific in his few appearances for the A's in the bullpen in the postseason. He was improved this year, but still had the highest ERA on the A's rotation. And with the A's being shy of a lefty in the bullpen, Waddell was decided to put in the bullpen for the postseason. Exactly for moments like this. 1-2, the count as Waddell works to Jeter. Breaking ball, Jeter fouls it off. The crowd is frantic here in the Bronx. Waddell delivers. Jeter fouls it off. One and 2. Waddell from the set delivers again. Breaking ball gets Jeter. Swung on and missed. The curveball from Waddell. And Rube Waddell comes in and gets out of the bases loaded jam. He gets Crawford to pop up. He strikes out Jeter. We head to the top of the 9th of Game 4 of the ALCS. We're still tied at 6 in the Bronx.
Your attention, please.
So Jorge Posada will come in to catch.
Now catching, number 20.
Sparky Lyle needed only 7 pitches to get through the 9th. All right, we got to take a look at this first. 3 righties coming up. The Yankees have used Shaw and Ruffing, which is their problem. And you'll deal with it for Henderson. Henderson's pretty much equal against both. Murphy actually has reverse split, so you don't mind keeping Lyle in there. But you are going to warm up Chad Green if you're the Yankees here. When this gets to Jimmy Fox, I think. So here's Rickey. Rickey 3 for 4. Breakout game for Henderson, who had been invisible through the first 3 games. Fly ball to right. Bernie Williams drifts towards the gap, puts it away for out number 1. Murphy is 0 for 4. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Eddie the lefty, Chad Green the righty. Lyle had a dominant 7-pitch 8th. Fastball here, Murphy fouls it off. Oh, 2 pitch from Lyle. Murphy pulls it down. Fastball, Murphy fouls it off. Breaking ball, Murphy fouls another one. Lyle locating that slider well today. He's kept it down. He's had them bite well inside. Fastball there is a called strike 3 to Danny Murphy. So Lyle bans Murphy. And now you got an interesting decision here. So you got a lefty and Frank Baker up after Fox. I don't think you intentionally walk Fox here. But Lyle is throwing great right now. I don't think that you take him out to put Chad Green in here. Lyle is throwing darts right now. 2 balls, 12 strikes. He's only thrown 14 pitches. I know it's lefty-righty. But the fact is, Jimmy Fox can hit anybody anyway. So I think at this point, you're just letting Lyle, as well as he's pitching, stay in here and deal with Fox and get through Baker. And then if there's a situation after that, or for the 10th inning, if it goes that far or whatever, you can worry about Chad Green then. But Lyle is throwing exceptionally well here. Fox puts it over third base. Down into the corner. Crawford gets there. Fox rounds first, but he's going to hold. So Fox singles. It's a 2-out base hit for Jimmy Fox. And now here's Frank Baker. Baker is 2 for 4. Pops it up. McDougal calls it for the Yankees. Puts it away, and the side is retired. 2 scoreless for Sparky Lyle out of the Yankees bullpen. And now it's Gehrig, Judge, and Gordon due up for the Yankees. Uniform glitch. You suck. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a terrible decision. I know those were high-stress innings, but Waddell, why would you take the lefty out with Gehrig coming up to bring in Liam Hendricks here? Oh, boy. I mean, I know Waddell's gotten a bit of juice. He's throwing an inning pretty much in every game. But, man, you got, oh, my goodness. There's only so much you can do, and I have to jump in, but largely let the AI handle everything because I'm not manually playing the games. Oh, boy, that's terrible. Waddell should have pitched to Gehrig, and then you can do what you want after that point. Well, nothing you can do about it now. Liam Hendricks gets the call. I mean, they don't even have, because they don't like, now they've warmed up Raleigh Fingers, too. All right, well, Fingers is just starting to warm now. Look, the back end of this A's bullpen has been terrific, but Hendricks also had the worst regular season of any of them. So there's a lot wrong with this logic. Hendricks, of course, delivers a first pitch bullet right at the knees. Oh, 1 delivery. Gehrig down the right field line. That's hooking. And it'll be foul. So Hendricks ahead of Gehrig going 2. Gets him reaching for a fastball down and away. Hendricks rocks and fires. Breaking ball. Gehrig fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 the count. Hendricks, breaking ball. Misses down and in. It's 1 and 2. I told myself that the other day in my replay. Just let Dennis Martinez face one more bat. Yeah, that's the way it kind of happens. Line shot into right. So Gehrig leads things off in the bottom of the 9th with a base hit. The Yankees do not have much speed on the bench. Do they have anybody who's faster than Gehrig is the question. Gehrig is a 46. I mean, you could run Ed Charles if you wanted to. I'm actually not going to do that. With a tie game, I'm going to wait. If Gehrig gets into scoring position, I'll run Charles for him. But I'm scared to take Gehrig out of a lineup here in the tie game at this point. If he gets pushed into scoring position, I'll run Charles for him. But it's not like Charles is an 85 in speed. He's a high average. Gehrig is a low average runner. So I think we're going to let Gehrig run it for now. Fingers is throwing, as is Andrew Bailey. Well, Hendricks has to face through Gordon anyway. Just another reason why that was stupid. Well, I can try to counter the AI errors as best as I can, but sometimes I'm just going to be limited by it, and this is one of them. Here's Aaron Judge. Judge has had clutch hits throughout the postseason for these Yankees. 2 for 4 on the day. Swings and misses at the slider from Hendricks. It's 1-1. Andrew Bailey and Raleigh Fingers are both throwing in the Oakland bullpen. Keep it up and Finley will move the A's to the base. 1-1 fastball swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Fastball up and in. Yeah, Dwayne says don't want to take him out of the lineup. Yeah, that's exactly my logic. If he's in scoring position, that's different. But again, it's not a burner. It wasn't like you had it wasn't like you had a Carl Crawford on the bench to run for Gehrig there, a guy who was going to steal second for you. So in that case, I'm just apprehensive to take Gehrig out of the lineup. Again, he gets in the scoring position. We'll revisit it. 3-2 pitch, grounder to third. Baker to 2nd to 1, on to first, 5-4-3 double play. And a big pitch from Hendricks gets Judge to hit into the double play, and the bases are empty with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. That was made to order for Frank Baker. So now here's Joe Gordon, the rookie in outstanding regular season, a rough division series against the Indians, but he's clicked here in the ALCS. He's 2 for 4 today. He's hammered lefties, struggled a little bit against righties in the series, in the postseason. 0-1 pitch from Hendricks. Gordon swings and misses at the high fastball. 0-2 the count. Hendricks steals. Gordon, chopper to third. In between hop, fielded nicely by Baker, throws to first, and we've got extra innings, free postseason baseball here in the Bronx. We'll head to the top of the 10th. 6-6 A's and Yankees, Game 4 of the ALCS. So here's Mark McGwire, and now I think that you're going to take Lyle out of this game. Again, I know he's been great, and he threw 2 terrific innings there. He really didn't throw many pitches. He's only thrown 16 pitches. I mean, Lyle is throwing. I mean, Fox put one over the bag, but he's Jimmy Fox. Fox gets hits off everybody. I think you're tempting the fates if you leave Lyle in here. The Yankees are actually going to go to their closer, Chad Green. Green will get the call. Try to get them through this inning and then maybe another, if necessary. And then you've got Rickey, who can give you 2 innings if needed. And then you can go to Mike Stanton. But Stanton is kind of your last resort reliever here. The Yankees do not want to lose this game. I know it would still be just a 2-2 series, but the Yankees have to play to try to win this game. You do not want to let the A's back in this. You had them down 2-0 in the series. They won Game 3. You do not want to let them get this series even, especially as it looks like the guys who were struggling in their lineup have started to put it together. So Green starts the 9th. He misses first pitch to McGwire. McGwire 2 for 3. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Green rocks and fires. McGwire, high fly ball down the left field line. That didn't have the distance anyway, but it goes foul. 2-1 the count. Green deals. McGwire pulls that slider foul, and the count goes to 2-2. Well, we got a good one going here. This has been a fun one. 2-2. McGwire shoots it the other way. With the heavy shift on, McGwire pokes one down into the right field corner. Judge digs it out. McGwire pulls in at second. So Mark McGwire looked like he was chewed up by that pitch from Chad Green. But it ends up going down the right field line. Yeah, that's an awkward swing by McGwire. Green busted him in. And McGwire fists it down the right field line for a leadoff double here in the top of the 10th. Third hit of the ball game for McGwire. And now if you're the A's, you're certainly running for McGwire. Because he is clocked with a sundial slow. Let me see. You got Bert Campaneris. Campaneris is your pinch runner there, for sure. So Bert Campaneris, the lead run, is now on second. All right, so Semien is up. So if you're the Yankees, it's not a walk-off situation. You've also got a righty on the mound with Reggie up next. I know the argument for walking Semien here to create a force or a double play situation. I'd be nervous about giving Reggie first and second on against a righty in a game where he's already got 3 hits. Because then you can walk Reggie and get to Suzuki with first and second. But I think if you're the Yankees, you're going after Semien here. Semien is 0 for 3. First pitch from Green. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. It's called down low. I thought he got the knees there. One and 0 the count as Green works to Semien. As Todd notes, stage set for Reggie. That'd be something. Semien fouls it off. 1-1 the count. Green delivers. Breaking ball, Semien gets a piece, dribbles it down. It's 1-2. 1-2 offering. Slider fools him. Dribbles it down. Still 1-2. Green sets again. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses him back. Two and two as Chad Green works to Marcus Semien. Ground ball to third. McDougal on the backhand. Runner will have to hold at second. Close play at first, but he gets him. Nice play. Gil McDougal gets Semien by half a step at first. Campaneris holds at second. That's a best-case situation there for the Yankees. So now Reggie Jackson, who was hitless in the series, now is going to be pitched around because he's got 3 hits today, including a homer. And they're going to walk Reggie Jackson. So it's a free pass for Reggie. First and second, 1 out. Kurt Suzuki is 1 for 4. He's got a 2-run homer. You've got some lefty bats on that A's bench. And Suzuki is also slow. So despite the homer, I think if you're Oakland, you're pinch hitting for Suzuki here. More because he's a double play threat than anything else. And after the big day he had in Game 3, Rick Monday is going to get the call off the Oakland bench.
Your attention, please. Repeating for an opening. Number 7.
So Monday comes on. Now, wait a minute. Let me see. So it's 2 men on. There's 1 out. You could actually take Green out of this game and bring Rickey in. I don't exactly know what in the... Well, they still have Stanton, too. I know Green's your closer. North is much better against lefties than righties. And with righties coming up after. You're really hoping for a double play ball here, though. I might be overthinking this from the Yankees' perspective. Actually, we got Dwayne in the chat. Dwayne, I'm going to let you make the call here. I haven't really done that at all this postseason. I'm going to let you make the call here. Do we let Green stay in to pitch to Monday? Or do we call an end to Chad Green and bring Rickey in to pitch to Monday, knowing that then North is up next, and North is better against lefties? And then you've got Rickey, and Rickey's pretty much equal against righties or lefties. Leave Green in. All right. All right. I can certainly see the logic on that one. So Green's going to face Monday here. First and second, 1 out, top of the 10th. Appreciate Dwayne taking pressure off me, making that decision. First pitch. Monday, down the left field line. It's slicing away. It's hit pretty well. Crawford's back. And just foul. Oh, my goodness. For a moment, I thought that had hit off the netting. I did not think that had the distance to even get to the wall. But wow, Monday did not miss a 3-run homer here by much. Forgive the horrible camera work. Where does this thing hit? Oh. And you can argue Crawford, that's a long run for Crawford. You can't blame him for not making the catch there. But that is that far away from being a run-scoring double. Yankee Stadium, 50-plus thousand, breathe a collective sigh. 0-1 as Green works to Monday. Fastball there. Monday fouls it off. So now Green's ahead of him, 0-2. Green delivers. Monday, line shot. Base hit. That's going to the gap. Crawford can't field it. It gets past Crawford and goes all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Monday around second, digging for third. The relay comes in. It will not be in time. It is a 2-run triple for Rick Monday. And the A's take an 8-6 lead here in the top of the 10th. Crawford unable to cut that one off. Monday is now at third. Definitely the 1 run obviously would have scored anyway. Now the game will bring in Dave Rickey, so Chad Green's day is done. Rickey hasn't allowed a thing yet in the postseason. 3 scoreless appearances out of Rags. And now he's going to try to keep that runner stranded at third. Here's Bill North. North is 0 for 3. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. North still hitless in the series, but now with the lead, North will stay in for defensive purposes. Out there in center. So Rick Monday may get himself dusted by the Yankees if he gets another at bat. It's a huge factor in the Game 3 win for Oakland, and now a dagger of a pinch hit double here in the top of the 10th of Game 4. Rounder to second. They come home with it. Gordon cuts Monday down at the plate. Nice play by Joe Gordon. So with the infield in, they sent Monday on contact. Gordon came home with it, and they cut Monday down. 2 outs. Now the runner at first. Here's Rickey Henderson. Rickey is 3 for 5. Todd, I can blame him. I'm just a spectator. Well, so is he, but I dumped the pressure decision onto Dwayne. I admittedly could have totally seen the logic of either one of those situations. If I remotely think it's 50-50, I have no problem asking, especially since Dwayne is here for virtually every broadcast I do. So I very much appreciate that. So we'll certainly give Dwayne the opportunity to make that call there. Honestly, I probably would have erred for leaving Green in there too. Henderson pops this one up, shallow right. Gordon goes out. Tough play, and it falls in. It's a blue base hit. North is taken off for third. Judge to throw in the second. It's a bloop double for Rickey Henderson, second and third for the A's. I thought Gordon had this ball. Unable to come up with it. Rickey has his fourth hit of the ball game, even if this one was a little bit on the charitable side. Well, now you got Fox up next. So regardless of the fourth situation, you've got to pitch to Murphy here and just hope that you retire Murphy. You're not loading the bases for Jimmy Fox with a chance to put this game out of reach. Danny Murphy is 0 for 5 on the day. Rips this one to left. Crawford's going back into the gap, and he tracks it down. Crawford got a good break on that one as the Yankee faithful held their heart in their throat there. But Rick Monday's 2-run triple gives the A's an 8-6 lead. We head to the bottom of the 10th in the Bronx.
Your attention, please. Now,
walking out with Billy Martin, my bench coach, I'll be okay. So Raleigh Fingers will come on and try to close this game out and even the series. Fingers has allowed nothing in his 3 appearances. Wally Shang comes in to catch for Kurt Suzuki. Here's Jorge Posada. Posada batting 182 in the postseason. Elston Howard already out of this game, so Posada will take his at bat. First pitch slider in for a strike from Fingers. Oh, 1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Semien has it. Throws to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Charlie.
So here's Charlie Keller. Keller came in for Mitchell earlier. Now 2 for 6 in the series. Fastball, tries to hold this swing. They call it a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fingers misses with the forkball, down and in. 1-1 the count. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-1. Keller hoping to get on, bring the tying run to the plate. Ground ball. Base hit for Keller. So Keller singles. The Yankees have already gone through all their good lefty pinch hitters. I know he's struggled, but I don't think you're pinch hitting for Bernie Williams here with Nick Etten. So I think Bernie Williams is getting this at bat. Bernie is 0 for 3. He can make his postseason struggles disappear in a big way here. He is 1 for 14 in the series. 0 for 3 on the day. But he is the tying run at the plate. Shot. One hopper to short. Semien to Murphy. On to first. 6-4-3 double play. The ball game is over. And this best of 7 just became a best of 3. The A's take down the Yankees 8-6 in 10 innings here in the Bronx. Eddie Plank somehow gets the win. Actually, no, Eddie Plank shouldn't get the win. This was a tie game after Plank left it. They're just congratulating Eddie Plank, I guess, because that's what you do. You congratulate the starter. I'm like, there's no way Eddie Plank gets the win there. Liam Hendricks, who I, of course, maligned when he came into the game. Hendricks gets the win with the scoreless inning. Chad Green takes the loss for the Yankees. Yep, I'll tell you, the double plays for the Yankees, remember, they hit into 4 double plays in the Game 3 loss. And now they hit into the double play there to snuff out their last opportunity in Game 10. That's kind of been when the Yankees lose, the double plays certainly are what seems to bite them. That goes back to the Indians series last season. And in that series, the Yankees hit into 8 double plays in the 3 losses of that division series loss. Reggie bangs the 3-run shot off the facade. There's Carl Crawford throwing out McGwire at the plate. Thought that McGwire's poor base running there might cost him. I mean, he wasn't thrown out by a mile. It wasn't a terrible play, but I just don't think you send McGwire there. But there's Rick Monday with the game's big play, the 2-run triple. Good job by Gordon to cut Monday out at home on the ground out. And there's your game ending, 6-4-3. Double play. So, folks, the ALCS is tied at 2 games apiece. On the National League side of the ledger, Game 4 was broadcast here on the channel earlier this morning. The San Francisco Giants are 1 win away from their 3rd straight World Series appearance. The defending champions got the win over the Dodgers earlier on today. This series now becomes a best of 3. Reggie Jackson gets player of the game, Liam Hendricks with the win, Chad Green with the loss. But here's your real story of this game. Yes, the Yankee double play thing we mentioned, they hit into more than the 1. Let me see something. 2. The Yankees hit into 2 double plays in this game. All right. But coming into this game, Henderson was hitting like 130. McGwire was hitting like 115. And Reggie was hitting 087. Henderson went 4 for 6. McGwire went 3 for 4. And Reggie went 3 for 4. So that is 10 for 14 with a pair of walks from those 3 bats. If those guys are out of their slumps, that is a series changer if you're an Oakland A's fan. So now the Yankees will have to decide. I think you've got to start Guidry on the 3 days rest now because you did use Ruffing and Sabathia. So if Ruffing or Sabathia are going to start this series at all, you're either starting one of them in Game 6 to bring Whitey Ford back on short rest for Game 7 and skipping Jack Cheeseborough, who got knocked around in Game 3, or you're starting one of them in Game 6, not going to go back to Ford, let Cheeseborough go Game 7 on full rest. I mean, or your option is Guidry on short rest, Cheeseborough on short rest, and then Ford on short rest. I think that would be a little bit dangerous. So I think Guidry goes on short rest for Game 5, and then either Ruffing or Sabathia will throw Game 6, and then you either start Cheeseborough or Ford in Game 7, with the other guy being first man out of the bullpen in that game. Is probably how the Yankees handle it. For the A's, now they've got the option. They can give Catfish Hunter an extra day's rest, start Tim Hudson in Game 5 if they want, and then still have Hunter on full rest and Grove on full rest for Games 6 and 7. And you still have the option of Rube Waddell, but now you don't need to force Waddell into a starting situation. So we'll see what happens when we get to Game 5. I'll kind of weigh all those things. I'm almost certainly locked in on Guidry throwing for the Yankees. The A's situation is a little bit different because Hudson hasn't been used out of the bullpen. But that's the fun of doing it. Anyway, appreciate it. Todd B., Dwayne Marks, thank you for your time and chat, guys. Always makes it more fun to have some interaction during the game, so I appreciate it. Our good friend Tim, Clee baseball fan, checked in as well. Much, much appreciated. Great game here in the Bronx. It has been a fun postseason. I continue to be spoiled by how well this project has gone. Appreciate it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The A's even the ALCS at 2 apiece with an 8-6 win in 10.